It's Volunteers Week and we've been running interviews about the event, which was at Sefton on Saturday. Callin from Guide Dogs to the Blind's now with us. Great charity, quite emotive, I suppose, for a lot of people because they can see the results, can't they, on the streets?
They can, yes. These dogs are absolutely fantastic. I think it's amazing what they can be trained to do. And their owners are equally amazing with how they bond with the dogs and learn to work with them. It's a constant learning process for them.
And what is that process about? I mean, not everyone's presumably suitable for a dog, for instance, I suppose, is it? I mean, you've got to match up. It's almost a bit of dating that goes on there, isn't it?
There can be a long wait. Anybody can apply for a guide dog. They pay just 50 pence for that dog. And guide dogs will then select, match a dog. It can be on the size, the disability, in terms of how tall somebody is, whether they have balance problems as well. They'll need a bigger dog. Somebody can be quite small, so they'll need a small dog. How active they are. We've got somebody who's just gone away to college, so they needed a dog that was fit and active and would do more. Somebody who's retired maybe needs a quieter dog.
So they pay 50p, but you pick up the tab. There's quite a lot of training involved, isn't there, for the dogs?
It is. They're bred in the UK and trained in the UK because they have to be able to work in a city as well as somewhere like the Isle of Man. So all of the training is done in the UK, and the potential owner from the island will go over there to be matched and trained to work with the dog, and they then come back to the Isle of Man. It costs £50,000 in a dog's working lifetime to maintain that dog from puppy breeding right the way through to retirement, which is about 11 years. And it costs us £50,000 a year to maintain the 10 guide dogs on the Isle of Man.
Wow. Now, it's volunteers time, so you're looking for people to join you?
We are. We constantly need people to help us with our bucket collections, organise a coffee morning. We have an ongoing campaign at the moment, which is basically pyramid dining. We're calling it Dogs Dinners, whereby somebody has a dinner party, a coffee morning, afternoon tea. They charge their guests a sum of money to come to it, and then they ask their guests in turn to go away and hold a similar event. And we've raised a fair amount of money from that over the last 12 months.
Good. Well, I wish you well, because it is a great charity, and people are waiting, are they, all the time? Have you got people needing it, or have you been able to provide everyone that needs one with a dog?
There can be a long wait. If somebody has one dog and that dog is retired and they want to move on to another dog, then they could find that they have to wait a little while whilst a suitable dog is retired. But Guide Dogs pledges that once somebody has had a dog, they will endeavour to provide a dog for as long as that person wants it.